I feel like really embarrassed because look at our backgrounds.
I know.
We have interior designers, and oh man, that is horrible, horrible.
I've got scrappy books, and Efren's got Star Wars.
Monitos. Hello, Sonny.
Hey,
How you doing?
Good, man.
So, have you ever heard of the term like feng shui?
I have not. No.
Could you spell the word feng shui?
FUNKSHWAY.
No, you are wrong. You are wrong. But in keeping with the idea of feng shui, we came across some three interesting women that are doing some awesome stuff in terms of interior design. They are Ef'n, Claudia, and
because although our partner here is the greatest legal mind that we've probably ever met.
Whoa.
He butchers.
He
butchers everybody's name. We'll be
Fernanda. There we go. How are you guys doing?
Great. What about you?
We're doing good. How are y'all handling working during COVID?
So, we opened in March, so it's been quite a journey because it wasn't planned, obviously, to be like that. But we've been blessed, and we've been having a lot of work. Of course, there's a lot of challenges because this is a showroom, and we can't have a lot of people here, and we cannot, market
as much as we want to.
Yes.
We haven't been able to have a grand opening, and a lot of the events that we had in mind hosting, we haven't been able to do so, but
we've been doing great.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I may have jumped the gun asking you what it was like working in COVID. You talked about you have a showroom. What is it that you guys do? First off, what is your business named, and what do you all do?
So SOTA SPACE is short for state-of-the-art space. And we are an interior design studio and a design showroom. And
you can get anything you want. I mean, you can get from a piece of, a flower arrangement to the whole project, furnish. You can buy, floor, slabs, kitchens, lighting, wallpaper, accessories, you name it. You want it, we get it. And we have it.
Find it for you.
Exactly. We will source it if we don't. But we've been curating brands for a long time. This started in the works about 5 years ago. So we've been traveling. We've been partnering up with amazing companies to bring to the Valley a space where you can not only come and see, but you can actually help into getting your project the way you envision it.
Right, because I think a lot of the problem is ideas, right? For the people like me who can't look at a room and see what it could be, right? I'm envious of people like you because I look at my kitchen and I want to remodel my kitchen, but I have no idea what you can do with that space, right? And I can't see that, and I don't have that kind of creativity. I guess my talents are elsewhere. So, you look at pictures or you look at magazines, but that doesn't really do it. So a showroom, I think, would actually help going in and seeing what could be done with a certain square footage of space. How did you all start? How did you all get together,
Right.
or explain to us what your backgrounds are?
So my background is in architectural engineering. I specialize in structures, and it's a small community down here of the design world. So we met each other that way, and I guess
through work,
Through
yes.
through work, through working together.
Destiny,
Destiny.
yeah. We're both, Fernanda and I, we're both architects from Monterrey. We studied in the same university a few years back.
Yeah, a couple of years back, we met in Monterrey, and then
Destiny brought us together.
Yeah, Claudia went her way, I went my way, and one day we reconnect here in the Valley by, I guess, destiny, and we started working together in some projects, and later on, she invited me to join her in this adventure, and we became partners.
Now, when you talk about like architecture, right? You're talking about architecture, engineering, construction stuff. Those are primarily like male, like driven, like businesses, right?
Dominated field.
Statistically, yes.
Statistically, yes. Yes.
And what made you guys like want to even pursue the architectural fields?
Well, first of all, it's about a passion. It's a passion. Either you have it or you don't. I mean, and I think it should be on every profession. You have to be driven by the passion. You have to do it because, you know, it's something that you really enjoy. So I think having to be able to provide a space that can change the way you feel, you know, it's really empowering to have something in your mind and see it, you know, a reality and experience the spaces and, you know, feels. So it has to be a passion. So everything started as a passion, I think, for all of us.
I don't think as a little girl I ever thought, why not? My father's an engineer, and so I don't think I ever remember him saying, "Oh, this is for men only." It wasn't a thing. So yeah, I don't think either one of us here saw it as an obstacle or even questioned.
No,
the notion of becoming.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Actually, we never thought that way. We never thought that would be a challenge.
Oh, good.
We were naive about it, I think.
Yeah, we were.
If we think back about it.
Yes, it's been jumping obstacles, but I think as you know, and I don't want to bring that up, but as women, we've been always, you know, having to jump obstacles, but that's not being something that we've been considering like an impediment to do anything.
Wow.
I think you guys found a great niche. Edney, where'd you get your degree from?
UT Austin.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
So can you tell us like what is your typical customer? What is the problem that someone faces where they're like, you know what, I need to contact like SOTA?
Well, there's a lot of pieces to the puzzle, from just designing or furnishing a space, or just actually doing the whole finishes of one project. It can be a residential, you know, an office. So there's a lot of pieces that have to be connected. So obviously clients come with, you know, the idea, or, you know, I like this color, or I like this piece of furniture. And from one element, we can actually create something that is really the vision that you had, but you cannot just put together, because it's a very complex, it has complex logistics. And as I said, you know, every little piece has to be, you know, put together
Comprehensively.
Yes, thank you.
When you say, and when we use the term interior design, does that mean you're decorating a room, or does that mean you can knock down walls, remodel, and redesign an entire room?
Both.
Okay, both. So you all get hired to remodel and to redesign. Is that correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Or if someone has an empty lot and they envision something.
We have there's three sister companies actually.
Okay.
The architectural design, which is Numa, the construction company, which is Forma, and the cherry on the top, that is SOTA. So, you know, we can do from, like Edney said, from scratch. We can do it all from nothing.
Wow.
So you guys build houses too?
Yes,
We can.
Yes.
Holy smokes! Wow. So if someone can dream it, visualize it, they can contact you and you guys can build it.
Yes. If you can dream it, you can have it.
What if you can't even dream it? Like for me, example, I know I have a house, and a very nice one. But if I were to build a house, we didn't build because I have no creativity when it comes to building. So for someone who can't even envision anything, what would you all do in that matter? Where would you start? How would you work a client like that?
Everything starts with something that you like. I mean, so we tell our clients, show me a photo of a space, or a facade of something that you see yourself in it.
Something that feels like home.
Exactly. And then we start working on that. We have a huge questionnaire to start getting to know our clients. Everything is to cater to their needs. So we don't know how they lived. We don't know what they like. So we need to really get to know them so that we can do this for them.
Got it.
And actually, just to go back to what you said about you not being able to envision it, well, that's what we're here for. We're here to give you the ideas and say what feels most like you. Mm-hmm. So I think sometimes people overburden themselves to thinking that they need to have everything laid out. And I think that's why sometimes they get into a mess where they don't know where to go from there, and they end up hiring a designer anyway to help them out professionally.
Because I feel like the most I could do to help in a situation like that would be like, I kind of like Spanish Mediterranean style. I don't know what else to tell you from that, right?
We help our clients. We create conceptual boards just to see we're on the same page. So we create that feel so that you can see it. And I mean, we get to know our clients so that we can have this, perfectly catered for them.
Can you tell us like some of your projects, like some of the work that you guys have done?
Of course. Our construction company started because of a particular client that we still have. We're on the third project with her. It's Michelle Quiroz. She's the owner of Reserva Coffee Brewers.
Oh, wow.
So the construction company actually started because she was adamant that we built her coffee shop. So we not only designed the space, but we also constructed and built it and furnished it. So everything started from that particular project. And from there, we started seeing the need to actually create, to be involved on putting everything together. So we wanted to give our clients the possibility to either hire us to design a building, sell, buy from us the material, and that way control the quality of the material, the prices of the material, and also to, build it. If you just want one-stop shop for everything, you can have it.
All three of you have known each other for a while. What is your dynamic? Is there a leader? Is someone comes to you, you have this project, and you have to work in a group. What's the dynamic amongst you guys?
We it's funny you ask because, when Claudia had the idea to bring us all three together. And at first we all were so excited that we wanted to each be involved in every single thing. But as everything started progressing and projects, started going along, we realized that we can only be stretched so thin. And so each of us took a leadership role within each of the companies. So I handle Forma, the construction company. Claudia handles SOTA, and Fernanda leads NOMA.
Between Ef'n and I, we both handle construction matters and construction litigation. Not sure if you knew this, but we're lawyers. So we're very familiar with construction and construction issues and problems.
Yeah, taking one look at the way we look right now, you would have no clue that we were lawyers.
Lumberjacks. But I do know other, I have clients that are structured that way where, you know, they're either friends or families and they each have different divisions within the company and they all run it. You know, Ef'n and I work on cases together all the time and we don't do it that way. We actually work together on every single case and we just fight with each other until we agree.
Well, the same
That's
here.
a good way to do it.
But you know
The
what?
same here. Behind
It
the scenes.
kind of, you know, it's a way of making sure that you're going in the right direction because, you know, if I say something, he's like, no, 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 no. And I say, yes, 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 yes. And you look at it from 100 different ways before you finally agree either no or yes, right? To go that way. And so we've had success in all of the cases that we've handled together doing it that way.
And what has drawn you guys and what has kept you here in like South Texas? Because South Texas is known for creating a bunch of talent and then that talent like leaving like other places and not coming back. So what has like drawn you here and what has made you like stay here?
Well, I think the opportunity to change, not to change the city, but to just
To influence it.
exactly, yes, to influence it. So we come from a big city, Monterrey, and at the beginning, I mean, a lot of my acquaintances will say, you know, why would you go there? Why don't you stay here? It's just that I think the McAllen has, or the Valley has, so many opportunities. They're just there for you to go get them. So I think it's just
Believing
love it here.
believing in the potential that McAllen has, that the Valley has, and we can be part of that change.
exactly. Exactly.
Well, you guys have plenty of opportunity because, you know, my wife and I were house shopping in 2019 when we finally found a house that we decided that it was old, and we decided eventually we were going to remodel it because all the houses need to be remodeled. They need help bad. And so it's good to know, you know, we have no one to look for. So I'm glad that we're having this discussion. I'm glad we found you guys because I may be calling you in a few months.
Are you guys seeing an increase of like people calling you, trying to contact you? Because during this pandemic, people have been cooped up at home and they're noticing things piling up. They're noticing my house might not be as nice in the inside as I want it to be, or I just need to sell this thing and build something new. Have you guys?
Or they just get tired of looking at the same rooms. You know, I know.
Oh, I thought you were going to say spouse. Thank goodness you said rooms. What have you guys seen?
I mean, constant, steady work. Yeah.
It's been like I said, I think we've been blessed for to have people that trust us with us being in their home, to getting to know them, with a lot of investment. So with our taste, so we've been really, really blessed. But I think it also been some people with kids at home, they need a distraction. They have more time to focus on the way they live, and they realize that we have different needs. Right now we do. So we have to accommodate for those changes that we've been going through. So we've been blessed to have, people reach out to us, and really it's about trust.
What type of, I guess, cost limit do you guys, or budget, do you guys look at in terms of willing to take on someone's?
We take any project, any budget, and we have, materials for any budget. We have furniture for any budget, any style, so we didn't want to narrow our clientele to a particular, price point. We wanted to be able to be available for people that have any type of budget. So, of course, you come here, and there's a little bit of everything. It's just also having to know how to put things together. If you have a constrained budget, is where you want your eye to go. How we can make that
So we can manipulate the space.
Exactly, so that we can, it's una mexicana.
Yeah.
to mix elements of different prices, just to accomplish the perfect space, but any budget works for us.
So if someone has like a closet and they're like, man, my closet's out of control, it needs to be redesigned, but I don't want to spend more than, say, $4,000 on it, they could still contact you and you could help them come up with something.
Absolutely, yes.
Yes. They're not fashion designers, Ef'n. They're not going to help you pick out clothes.
We can if you want us to.
Exactly. We can, yes. But even if you want like a planter, like a little, gift for, we have
for
it.
Christmas.
Yes. So we have that for walking. You don't have to come and hire us just to do, the interior design. You can just come and buy things that you see and you like. Everything that you see here,
Where is your studio located?
Oh, we are in McAllen. So
Okay.
we are at 400 Nolana, close to the intersection between 2nd and Nolana.
Okay.
We are right smack between Komori and Daitang.
And if what's y'all's website or what's your .com so that people can find you?
SOTASpace.com. SOTA space.com.
You guys are doing some awesome things, especially like down here. You know what? I have to throw like this in because this is South Texas and you are interior designers. I have some crazy friends, right? And you said you could come up with ideas and stuff like that. And down here, I always hear like these crazy South Texas like ideas, like where the one guy says, "I want a chair that looks like an elephant," or "I want my bed to look like a lion." Do you see a lot of that stuff?
Where do you hear that?
I don't know what kind of friends you have.
Yeah, they come up with like crazy things, just crazy things.
We can make it happen, and of course with style.
So do you also tell your customers no? Like when they come up with something super crazy where you're like, I don't think that's gonna fly.
Well, I just tell them that, and I go like this. I just tell them that it's just gonna eat me. Sometimes you just have to let things go. But I do let them know that when I see that, it's just gonna eat a little bit. But we respect the taste and things that some people come up with, and we just try to make it great.
I
don't know how I would do a bed that looks like a lion. Now you got me thinking.
Well, if you do find one, Sunny's been looking for one for a real long time.
Just a lion, I guess, covering.
His eyes closed.
Oh, my wife would never allow that. No.
Yeah.
But I would like that. No.
Yeah, he needs one.
We identify who's the winner. I mean the
decision maker.
Decision maker. We do identify it
pretty quickly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah, Sunny definitely wants one for his bedroom because that's the only place where he gets to call himself the king of the jungle. So that's why he's been looking for one. So
Also false.
That is hilarious. Well, you know what?
You guys are awesome. You are doing some really spectacular things, and especially as a women-owned business, where you guys have these goals and where sky is the limit. We hope that once this COVID stuff stops, you guys could come back and tell us how everything's going, and we could have this actually in our studio, and you could give us some design tips.
Oh, yeah.
Or the studio, yeah.
I think you need some. Having the interest in us.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
sorry,
Seriously.
yes, we're in. It was great to talk to you and for you to give us the opportunity to explain. I mean, who we are, what we do, So really, really, really thank you.
No,
Oh, thank
you.
Thank you guys for coming on. We really appreciate it. The show doesn't work unless we have people like you who's willing to talk to us. So we thank you, and we thank you for what you're doing. Basically a one-stop shop for any kind of construction need that you might have, both commercial and residential. So good luck to you guys, and thanks again for coming on.
Yeah, keep rocking it.
Thank you.